let's not run ahead of ourselves. We actually have to win the flank first to be able to worry about that. So, let's see what we will find up ahead. So Patriot is up there, the WZ111 as well, and I expect we will spot a lot more heavies in a couple of seconds. Come on, who is up there? 5100, quite a few dangerous guns up ahead. IS-2 as well, and IS-2 is in a perfect position so we can slam dunk him without having to expose our sights too much. Alright, who will be the next victim? Oh, VK as well there in cooldown. Can we get the sights? No, unfortunately the accuracy, 0.42 meters dispersion, rears its ugly head there, and it flies way too high there, hitting the actual turret. This WZ really didn't have a good game here. He basically evaporates, being tracked sideways onto all these heavy tanks. And the good news is, his wreck is now giving us the perfect cover we need in this situation. Really the only frontal weak spot that these guys could the most easily hit is our lower plate, which is tough, but especially with APCR rounds even the same tier heavy tanks could go through it. This way though, we can easily hide it. Have a look at how comfortably we can bounce everything that's being thrown at us right now. Now of course they could hit the cupolas, but those are quite small targets, and as long as we keep rocking back and forth, we really should have it mostly safe. KV-3 up ahead, and wow, have a look at that, just going straight through the mantlet. He really just doesn't have any hope to bounce us. Will we be able to finish him off? No, priority target up ahead, 5100 tries to make a run for it. We punish him, smacking one right on the butt. And yeah, we are already well over 2000 damage, and it just seems so easy, doesn't it? Well, it's a rather juicy situation as well, and we are taking full advantage of it right now. Tiger 1 moves into a cheeky position. Now we can get him here, however we have to be careful as well. He might be only a tier 7 heavy tank. He has a rather accurate gun, so if we expose ourselves too much, we can easily slam one right through the tracks. I was quite surprised to see the Jagdpanther 2 here, and there we go, Tiger 1 easily penetrating us. Jagdpanther 2 is our main worry though. That guy has a very dangerous gun. If that one hits home, that's about 500 hit points gone. Now IS-2, another tier 7, manages to go through us really easily, and that's pretty much the defender in a nutshell for you. As long as you are hull down, facing the opposition, especially when you are top tier, you are pretty much golden and can just bounce them one after the other. As soon as they get your sides though, even lower tier tanks can really easily go through without having to dab their 2 key, so that's something that you really have to be aware of. Ooh, unfortunately we eat one shell from the Jagdpanther 2. Can we take revenge? Would be really important to take this guy out. Yes we can, and luckily only the Panther 88 was in a position to shoot us. We can easily bounce that guy. Really would have to hit the cupolas to be able to penetrate us here. They're too aggressive probably to bring that medium tank in this position, but hey, we will not be complaining. We are already on 2000 damage blocked, 4400 caused. Will we be able to feed a little bit more of that Panther 88? He's being overly cheeky. Yes, another juicy shot there, taking out huge chunks from these enemies. Have a look at that, almost every single damage that we caused was well over 400 damage. As it should be with a 440 average alpha on the gun. IS-2 determined to put one more into us, however, we are careful this time around, can easily bounce another 390 damage. Our long reload will mean that he will be reloaded again, however, from this position, he has just no chance to penetrate us. So we pretty much murdered most of the enemy team here, which is good because the rest of the team didn't really do that well. However, we still have to finish off the VK, a quite dangerous opponent and a heavily armored one as well, before we can actually go and try to finish off the rest. Now the VK has a massive weak spot on the top in form of that huge cupola. However, that's actually quite well armored as well, so the standard AP rounds are not guaranteed to penetrate even if we hit it head on. And with our accuracy, once again 0.42 meters dispersion, this could go on for a while, so let's dab the 2 key and let's make sure we can hit this one home. Cheeks will do this time around? Yes. Whoa, that was a low roll, 333. That's close to a min roll on this thing. So a little bit unlucky there. However, the second shot should really do it. Can we go for the cheeks again? Yes, we can. VK is out, and now it's time to get back to those standard AP rounds. The defender is a really good credit maker, so let's try to maintain all the juicy credit that we got until now. So we are on 6 kills, however the Scorpion just took out one of our friends, and that means it's 2 heavy tanks and an artillery against the Scorpion and another artillery. Both of them have already a couple of kills in between them, so they probably know what they are doing, and this is a really frustrating part of this map. You finally manage to get through, however, if you get spotted by that Scorpion, and there we go, he also takes out the artillery, who probably was a little bit overly cheeky and went up the ridgeline there behind us. Can we make it even? Yes. No, actually IS-6 gets the kill, so damn. That meant that we can't get the red leads anymore. Oh, Scorpion up there as well. I think the IS-6 has been spotted. Scorpion is in a perfect position to counter us, unfortunately. We are not spotted at the moment though. So let's try to get into a more advantageous position. IS-6 will probably spot him again. There we go. Oh, IS-6, you are in a lot of trouble. Now we managed to hit the Scorpion for a good 453 damage. What I would love to see here is to load those 2 HE rounds. HE rounds on this gun are absolutely fantastic against these kind of machines. We could ramp that damage up so much more if we would be firing HE. But I guess AP will do the trick as well if we can hit just one more. IS-6 is on perilous low health as well. The Scorpion just has to fire HE hit anywhere on him, and the IS-6 is gone. Don't forget, we are a one-shot as well for that guy. Crazy armor or not, the Scorpion